together for Martin Morrow, ladies and gentlemen. Martin Morrow. Yo, how are you doing, everybody? Good. And one person is excited. There we go. It's like to hear. Here at Crown Points. Look at that. Me and OD were walking around here when we first got into town. We were like, oh shit, this has to be a setup. We were like the only two black people here. Then we saw Keith and we're like, we're the only two black people here. Scary, man. Cool. This is awesome, though. I feel like everyone here, like every dude here has to play football for the local, whatever the fuck. What's your local high school? What do you guys do? They're what? The Bulldogs? Okay, yeah. Are all of you guys Bulldogs? You look like former Bulldogs. You drop pickup trucks and... No? Alright. This doesn't seem like the type of town people just go to and like, yeah, let's set up shop here or whatever. But, cool. Like, I like this dude. Like, your name has to be either Ace or, like, Tyler. Just the all-American dude. I love it, man. Like, you own every muscle car down the street, don't you? That is the dude. That is the guy. Like, yo, I wanna watch him in the shower. That's the guy that you go to, man. Like, yo, he slammed all the muffin Crown Points. That's the dude who's fucked everybody. Alright, he's fucked you too? Oh, okay. She was like, oh, he knows! Alright. Cool. Alright, I like this guy too. Like, I feel like if this was the late 1800s, you would own me. This would be the one. Cool. I get into this relation recently, I would be the worst slave ever. Like, not in the sense that I wouldn't do the workload, it's that such a happy disposition on life, I'll ruin it for the other slaves. Just walking like, cotton fight! Guys, let's on the bright side of this. At least we're all employed, right? Okay, let's do those Negro spirituals, you ready? Bend down, let's pick some cotton. Bend down, lift from your knees. Bend down, let's pick some cotton so we won't hang from trees. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I love it. That's where they came from originally, Negro spiritual. In fact. I'm originally from Alabama, yeah. I was born in Texas, though, so I'm somewhat of like a... Yeah, cool. Got excited. Fuck yeah, Texas, we're here now, but... Yeah, I like to consider myself somewhat of a black redneck or a bloodneck. Which just means I'm constantly conflicted by my being a minority and my hatred of them. But it's cool. I live in Chicago now, a great city. One thing that I noticed the big difference between like Birmingham, Alabama, and Chicago are the police. Like the police are terrifying in Alabama. Like I've been harassed, all that stuff. But in Chicago, they will murder you if you're a minority. It's completely different. Like I've been called the N-word plenty of times. Sure doesn't hurt nearly as much as being shot 46 times for trying to pull out your wallet. Pass on that. But there's this incident that happened a few months back where this lady was pushed down the stairs by this black kid. He was stealing an iPhone. And I was like, holy shit, that's sad. And I was there, like, afterwards. And so then afterwards, like, for a few months, they had these wanted posters up for this kid. And all it said was, wanted, black male, ages 17 to 39. I was like, holy shit, they're looking for all of us. I'll be staying in for the next few weeks. That's on that. You guys, everyone here on Facebook and stuff? Yeah, that's cool. I didn't know if there was the internet here in Crown Point. Yeah. Cool. I love Facebook. I'm at this age right now where all my friends are having kids on Facebook. Anybody else having to deal with that shit? Yeah. And I don't like commenting on the pictures, but I feel like they're my friends, so I have to support them. And so you'll have the picture of the babies up and be like, oh, that baby's cute, that baby's adorable. Now I'll try to post something that makes it look like I'm not a pedophile. Well, I'm not a pedophile. And I'll comment to make sure of that, and I'll put I don't know, I wouldn't fuck that baby. That baby's completely unfuckable by my standards, just in case you were wondering. The one site I feel bad for is MySpace. You know, I hear someone on MySpace? Yeah, no, MySpace is just like so sad right now. It's like the South Lake Mall of social networking at this point. Just completely depleted of people. I have seen this one website, fml.com. You guys heard of that? Yeah. If you haven't heard of it, for the older people, it's like fuckmylife.com. Pretty much this website for kids and their like teenagers to complain about their day. Like, this just happened to me, fuck my life. But I want them to meet someone with real problems. Like an Ethiopian dude who all he has is the flies on his face and a machete for no reason. Yeah, because despite having very little, it's going to get worse, man. Don't worry. Despite having very little, this guy's still content with life. He's still content with the few things he does have. And I feel like the interaction would go something like this. Like some fucking mom could be like, "Oh no, the other day, bro, my dog walked in and was masturbating. Fuck my life." Ethiopian guy. "A pack of wolves mauled my youngest son, and we have yet to find his remains. But I am still content with life." She's on board. I'll get the rest of this thing. Some fuck my life girl. "Oh no, the other day during brunch I found a leaf in my mimosa. Fuck my life." Ethiopian guy. "The wolves urinated in our water supply, contaminating it, killing off half of our village. I have seen so much death, and yet I'm content with life." Some fuck my life guy. "Oh, bro, last night I was having sex with this girl and I forgot to use a condom and I creamed inside her. Fuck my life." Ethiopian guy. "The wolves mouth fucked me while I was sleeping last night and bukkakied all over me. One of them was holding a video camera. I don't know how they figured out the ingenuity, but I'm pretty sure they've had it planned for months, and yet I'm content with life." Alright, let's give it up, by the way, for Zodiac Lounge. This is an awesome space. Beautiful. The waitress earlier was like, she had a plate of watermelons, and I was like, oh man, I hope she doesn't bring that to me. Like, they give like queer people. Don't do that. Cut that out. If you couldn't tell, I'm not a very good black person. Like, I don't really sound black. Like, my voice sounds like I want to do your taxes. What I've been dealing with. But I do a lot of urban rooms, and they like to make fun of my voice. Like, everybody give it the WB frog. Yeah, super upsetting, in case you were wondering, madam. But the thing is, my voice matches my personality. Like, it'd be weird if I liked the things I like, but I have this sort of thugged out voice. Just walking around like, "Hey, yo, dog, I just got that new John Mayer album. Dude is banging. Boom, boom, boom." Or if I was like, "Hey, yo, I just ran into the police. They were mad helpful." In those situations. Really qualifying. Like I said, I do a lot of urban shows. Recently I got to do the Steve Harvey All-Star Comedy Jam. Yeah. Thank you. It was a pretty big deal. Then another comic there, his name was For Real. That was it, just For Real. Made me wonder, why are there so many urban comics that have names that sound like Little Rascal characters? I wondered about that. And he was also very religious. He was backstage praying like, "Jesus, please let this be a great show. Jesus, please let me do well." Then his first joke when he comes on stage, he goes, "Hey, y'all motherfuckers like pussy?" I was like, whoa! You just talking to Jesus about this, man. Not cool at all. He also did a lot of the black people, white people jokes, and I think we need to end them. This is like, there's not that much difference between us all at this point. But he did the worst form of these jokes I've ever heard in my entire life. He goes, "Y'all ever notice this? Y'all ever notice how when white people go rock climbing, they always rock climb like this?" "Oh, look at me, I'm white, and climbing this rock is so much fun." "Honey, take a picture." "Black people, when we start climbing that rock, we start getting on top of that motherfucker Martin Luther King." Like, what? I just went rock climbing with 3 of my black friends last week and none of that happened. Then he took it a step further and he goes, "Y'all ever notice this? Y'all ever notice how white people look with the underwater Steven lamps? They do think it was an underwater Steven lamps like this?" "Oh, look at me, I'm white. I went for the underwater Steven lamps. It's so much fun." "But black people, we be like, forget that Zoom shit." Actually, I thoroughly enjoy swimming. Second, all white people swim for Atlantis. It's dangerous. Especially when all white people own submarines. I know for a fact, you get it when you turn 16. Now we're gonna copy the Negro Digest. The other thing he did was the worst joke I've ever heard in my entire life. He goes, y'all ever notice this? Y'all ever notice when white people rape? You take rape, you take rape. You're like, oh, look at me, I'm white, but this girl's drinking so much fun. But black people, we rape. Came to the audience for like 20 minutes and it was terrifying. Like I said, I'm not a thug. I have a 17-year-old cousin who thinks he's a thug. His name is JJ. And the best part about JJ, he's also in the marching band. And so he just took his senior pictures. There's no better imagery in the world to me than a kid trying to look hard while holding a trumpet, just sitting there like... JJ's been applying for jobs recently. Anyone for this one interview, they have the question during interviews, they say, have you ever been convicted of a felony? Just simple yes or no answer. JJ's response was just verbatim. He goes, nah, not yet. Do you think that's what they want to hear, JJ? Like they're gonna respond with, you know, JJ, we're a little bit weird in that nah, not yet, but then when you realize you're a down-ass soldier. And that's just what we need here at this Kinko's. For Memorial Day, his older sister Stacy got these scarves. I was like, oh, cool, a scarf. But JJ was really excited. He's like, oh shit, I'm gonna kill him with this one. And that's when I found out apparently the new style in thug culture is to wear scarves. But how do you look hard while wearing a scarf? You just want to like, hey, y'all kill everybody in here! Well, I never. I wore it just for that joke. Yeah, the thing is, he's heavily influenced by our older cousin. His name is House. We call him House because he's as big as... That's right, the person that broke into your house. But I love hanging out with House. Like, he's probably my favorite of all my cousins. And we went out recently, and we went out and like I'm drinking something. He's like, yeah, take that shit to the head. Take that shit to the head. I was like, hey, I need you to calm down. This is orange juice for an IHOP. Not that big of a deal. But he's very suave. He's like a debonair. Like, right now he could swoop all three broads up, just like that. No, don't like the blacks. All right. Elizabeth, you totally don't! Is that her name? Yeah, that's your name. Yeah, crazy. I knew it would be one of you. One out of every 3 white girls named Elizabeth. That's Betsy? Why do you call her Betsy? Oh, has like short for Elizabeth. Oh, okay, I like you worked on a farm or some weird shit. Yeah, she used to play. She was the linebacker in high school. And we're like, ah, Betsy, she's totally a Betsy now. That's cool. Good for you.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, House, he's a debonair though. Great with ladies. We went out to this black bar recently, and that's what it was essentially. It was full of coloreds, as you guys may refer to them as. It was crazy. He's talking to these girls, and he's saying like this stuff I've never heard in my entire life. He'll walk up to a girl and be like, hey, you know what I'm saying, like swoop whoop, you know, let me get that kitty cat, meow meow, and then it would work for him. It's like that. I don't know what it means either. It's crazy. I don't know. So me, I took like 6 years of French, and I thought, I'm gonna try that on these black broads. Just round them up. So I went up to one girl and like, bonjour, je m'appelle Martin, and il est très beau. And she goes,
Are you speaking French, you gay faggot ass nigga? You croissant dick rare weighing motherfucker. Go over here and drink my martini, man. I'm an actor. Are there any actors here? I mean, yeah, a few. Okay, the people who look like they'd be acting. I was just like, do you have glasses on here? I better bet. But I do acting. It's just been going well for me there too. I got cast in a short film recently. Yeah, thank you. Got to the set, because I decided not to read the script. Got to the set, true story, found out the name of my character was Black Man. That was it, Black Man. So now I'm going to recite for you verbatim some of the lines that Black Man had. Oh, playing the fool makes my duck quack in the morning like dry leaves on cobblestone. Kick my most out behind that pancake, right? I don't even know what the fuck that means. Worst off, that's how it sounded on the TV, too. But I was just in a UPS outfit the entire time and never delivered a single package. So that means the writer of this was sitting around like, you know, the Black Man of 2012 is someone who speaks jive. He's also someone who works. Haha, but not very hard. Let's get Martin Morrow. But it made me wonder, as far as my black acting career goes, where do I go from here? And I figured the next logical step is to be the black guy in a horror movie as an epic speech right before he dies. You guys know the one? Yeah. Right now, outside there are hordes of 70+ werewolves. We're all acting like the real animals in here. Now I'm not about to be torn apart inside, just to get torn apart out there. So I'm gonna back up to this wall slowly and just hope that nothing. Oh yeah, like Samuel L. Jackson in Deep Blue Sea. She got it. She watches movies. Good. I remember that one, yeah. Or Samuel L. Jackson in everything that he's been in. I figure, well, the one thing that I would like to do, though, is, do you guys watch blaxploitation films? Yeah. I want that to come back. I want to be a villain in a blaxploitation film, just wholeheartedly, because those dudes were so cool. And be like, what we gonna do is this. We can go to all the neighborhood communities, get the sheriff, take their candy away, and distribute crack cocaine into their veins. For I am Crackula, the crack dealing vampire. I think my favorite actor growing up, though, was Ernie Hudson. You guys know who Ernie Hudson is? Okay, how many have seen Ghostbusters? Yeah. The black one. Yeah. Loved him in that movie. Just loved him in general. He's my favorite actor. But he was completely undersold in Ghostbusters. Like, go back and watch the trailer for Ghostbusters. It looks exactly like this. Ghostbusters starring Bill Murray, Sigourney Weaver, Harold Ramis, Dan Aykroyd, some nigger, and Rick Moranis! Not cool at all, Ghostbusters. I actually wanted to be a rapper growing up. Yeah, I know, despite having this voice. So I used to do a lot of freestyle rap battles. We had this kid named Antonio who moved from Brooklyn to my hometown of Trussell, Alabama. And so we had this big rap battle in our lunchroom, right? And I stepped to the mic first, they dropped the beat. I was like, hey, yo, my name is Marty Mars. Some people call me Martin. I call your mom's queef because I get her pussy farted. And then it was Antonio's turn to step to the mic and drop the beat again. Antonio was like, I have a gun. And 2 shots later, he won that contest. You can tell I'm big into singing. I really like singing in public. Anybody else likes to do that? Yeah, just get drunk and go out singing. Yeah, this is the one, the karaoke right here. Yeah. Now, what you sitting alone? No, just fucking. Here you go. But I like to get drunk and sing out in public when I get a chance. And recently it was like 3 a.m. and I was out singing John Mayer's "Your Body Is a Wonderland." Yeah, beautiful song. And I thought I fucking was John Mayer. I was belting that tune. Your body is a wonderland. Your body is a wonder. I will use my hands. Like that, right? And then across the way, I see like an angry black thuggish dude, right? I'm like, oh shit, you caught me. That's how it happens. Gotta turn in my black card now. And so he yells, he goes, hey, motherfucker! Are you singing John Mayer's "Your Body Is a Wonderland"? And so I responded with, how the fuck do you know who John Mayer is? And then his head exploded. Awesome. It's crazy. So we got one. How you doing, sister?
How are you?
Good. Thank you for asking. I've actually tried dating black girls before. Yeah. Had an attempt at that. Yeah. Quickly realized the chocolate was not for me. These guys are too sassy. I tried, but it's too sassy, you know? Sassy and sweet. Like a Sour Patch Kid, but chocolatey in the middle. Like, I'll tell you this story. I went on this date with this black girl, right? And I go to her house, and she goes, okay, you need to know one thing, and that's 3 things. Number 1, you better have a job. Number 2, you better have a car. And number 3, ain't no woo-woo happening here. I was like, I don't know what that means. She goes, ain't no woo-woo happening here. I was like, yeah, I heard you the first time. You just repeated it with more emphasis. She's like, ain't no woo-woo happening here. Ain't no woo-woo happening here. She had a parade. It was insane. It's not it for me, dude. But I'm a big fan of white girls. Make some noise. You guys came out tonight. Yeah. I'm a big fan of the white ladies. Like, I built a house on top of Uncle Tom's cabin. But it sucks sometimes. You get in trouble. Like, I tried online dating in Alabama. Terrible idea. And for an icebreaker, I asked this girl, her name was Katie Lady. I'll never forget this. Asked her, hey, which one's your favorite football team, Alabama or Auburn? Her response was this verbatim. She goes, whichever one hates niggers more. Yeah. I was like, oh, apparently I signed up for OKKK Cupid. But I get lucky sometimes. Like, I went on a date with this girl named Anna, and she got mad at me later, though, right? And she sent me this 6-page text message. It's like you can always tell how many black dudes a white girl dates by how much her angry text messages sound like Destiny's Child lyrics. She was like, you were not even a character in my plot line. I want you to realize that every time I sent you a text message that said come play, I literally meant come play. I had a game of Scrabble waiting for you. You currently interrupting me at brunch. Can you pay my bills? I'm a survivor. I was like, I won't text you anymore, I'm sorry. No text. But I do have sex with some white girls sometimes, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Like, I recently was having sex with one white girl, and during the course of this red hot dicking, she says to me, fuck me like a black man. Yeah. Fuck me like a black man. So now she's a single parent. Alright, she had to walk off on that one, huh? Yeah. So, how's this group? Like, do you guys just go mud riding together? What's your thing?
They're all white hillbillies.
Are there really hillbillies in Indiana?
Oh, yeah.
That was the dumbest fucking question. Yeah. It was like 10 o'clock. And he has sunglasses on. I said, of course there are. Yeah. What do you guys do?
We're going to
Jesus. What don't we do? We take everything to the extreme. Alright, go man, if you want. Shoot, okay, that's the warning. Alright. Alright, I'll sit down over here. No, I believe you. So you guys are dating right here, and like, what's your affiliation? Are you the
Lone Ranger.
Lone Ranger?
best friend.
Ah, cool. Well, good. Do you ride motocross?
Yeah.
No, you don't do everything then. So you just, like, you do everything. But the boys, he's not in. Okay. Yeah, man. I went like parasailing the other day. I was like, hey, quit being a pussy. Do you guys support gay rights in Indiana? Yeah. I'm not gay, for the record. I know the scarf said something different. But like, yeah. But no, this year actually marks like the 10-year anniversary. I became an ally for gay and lesbian rights. That show I was in high school. Thank you. And so to show my support for gays, I like to go to theater. I think that's the best way to do it. And it's gonna be like, no, not right. We all have our own thing, you know. And I went to a college's rendition of Rent. Have you seen Rent? Woo! Yeah. If you haven't seen Rent, it's like set in New York in the 80s, and it's where every character is dying of AIDS or they have something wrong with them. Crazy. But there are two guys who are in it that play the characters of Tom and Angel. Now, Tom and Angel are gay lovers. They both have AIDS, right? Keep that in mind. They're playing these characters, and during the course of this, there's a point where Angel is dying, and it's really sad. And I've seen Rent a lot, right? Leading into this. The thing is that this rendition of Rent, the guys who play Tom and Angel are in a fraternity together. Yeah. So you would think they're used to fucking each other in the ass. But apparently this is like a hard scene for them to do. Because they're just like broing out. Like he's supposed to be cuddling him. Like, this is the moment where you're dying. He's like, no dude, you're not gonna die. You're not gonna die on me, bro. It's all upset by this. It's like, no, kiss him, caress him, be happy or sad, whichever. You can't get re-AIDS. Just do something with it. Fucking do something, you know? What's that? I support a lot of things though. I like movies. You guys like movies?
Yeah.
Who saw that? Was another dumb fucking. You guys like breathing? That's cool shit, right? How many of you guys saw Hunger Games? Dude, yeah. Cool. Like one girl raised her hand, like the nerd, pridefully, the nerd table. Cool. I want to say that because he called himself a nerd like 30 times. You guys are cool by me. Don't stab me or whatever. But and how many of you guys read the book Hunger Games? Okay, just one solid. Okay. Well, I'll tell you this. In the movie Hunger Games, there's this character named Rue. There's also in the book, she's in there too, but she's described as being black in the book. In the movie, she's depicted as being black. There are a lot of people that are upset that this character was black in the movie, okay? Despite the fact that in the book, like I said, she was described as being black. They didn't say she was black, she said she's got dark skin, dark hair. Simple, right? But people are upset by this. So that means there's at least one dude out there who read the book Huckleberry Finn, then saw the film adaptation of Huckleberry Finn, and was upset that the character, Nigger Jim, was not white. Like just one guy who depicted his Nigger Jim as having blonde hair and blue eyes, just rowing down the Mississippi. Kind of knowing how to read and shit.
Knowing how to read.
Okay. I'm dating a girl now too. Good for me. Yeah. Thank you. She's pretty too, which is rare for me. It's awesome. Yeah. This is what I noticed, and you might agree with me about the thing about like dating a pretty girl makes you say things you wouldn't normally say, like, "Oh, if you ever leave me, I'll kill you." I love her shit. Yeah. But the best part about her is her parents are like sort of racist, like in a cool kind of way though. But like, is there a cool way to be racist? When you're wearing sunglasses. I don't know, maybe like a sleeveless Klan robe, that would be the one. But you know, just showing up with eyes. White power. But yeah, her parents, like I said, they're racist. Her dad especially. Like they're from this town called Gadsden, Alabama, and it's about an hour away from my hometown of Birmingham and 50 years in the past. And the cool thing about her dad is like he's like the Kramer of racism, if that's even possible. Because you guys remember when Whitney Houston died? They were playing the movie The Bodyguard on repeat, like a lot, yeah. And her dad walks in while her and her mom are watching this, and he goes, "Hi, was this movie controversial when it came out?" And they're like, "No, why?" "Because of the whole interracial mingling." And they're like, "No, I think it's fun." "Well, maybe it just bothered me." Then he walked out of the room. Like, that's okay to do, apparently. But I want to have the chance to meet him, like on a good family function, and just play into his fears. just like on Thanksgiving or something. She's like, Dad, this is Martin. I'm like, I brought the hot sauce! Just watching crumble with racism. How many other couples we got here? I see we got you two. How long have you been together for? Year and a half. Cool. He was like, oh, fuck. I don't know. We were at a ski resort, and I was like, fuck the board. I'm doing this in flip-flops. He's literally the most extreme dude of all dudes. Ace, are you dating this girl? Oh, yeah! Oh, called him out. Oh, dude, I'm sorry that you had to find out this way, lady. Oh, it's cool. Oh, that means you guys are booty duking, aren't you? Man, you guys are gonna use that later, like, yeah, I'm booty duking this girl. Are you guys like boinking? No? You like shook your head, but you're like, didn't say it out loud. It was cool, I won't fuck with you. I know you have like a gang of Cobra Kai dudes. Follow you to the tee. Sweep the leg! No way. Yes. You're not about to do that to me. I don't have a Mr. Miyagi. I have Odinaka. That's all I have to back me up. Cool. Oh, she already left. Holy shit. She's like a cat person. How long have you guys been together for? 4 months. Look at that. Aspiring love. That's beautiful. This is cool. Anybody else in a relationship? You and which dude?
He's not here.
Oh.
Hey.
A lot of you girls are just like here by yourself right now? Alright, because we can get stinky with these fingers, all I'm saying. I'm joking. Cool, so is that your dude instead, or no? Where's your dude at? He's like, oh, you guys got a kid?
No, I don't.
Oh, shit. Alright. He's got his own kid, and you live with the kid and your dude.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not fucking with you about it. We all have our thing. My parents were divorced too, and we had a weird... did they get divorced, or did she die? Because now I feel bad.
They weren't even married.
Oh, fuck. High school love. That's what I like. Some 16 and pregnant in this bitch. High five. Yeah. Get on that single dad dick. What's up? What's up?
It's working for me.
Yeah? Cool. So a year and a half, how'd you guys meet? Mutual friends? You guys looked at each other as if it was it was a hole in the wall bar, right? And I was like, well, let me put my dick in this hole. I don't know, we were like, hey, I got a pickup truck, if you wanna, I don't know, like eat some Nacho 3D Doritos, you know, got some Sprite remix left over. I think I'm the first person to make a Sprite remix reference ever, yeah. Give it up for me for that. Thank you. This dude did. I miss Sprite remix. I'm not gonna get into a joke about it, because that shit hurts my heart to even think about. They're like, oh, Sprite's for black people. No, Sprite remix is for black people. Sprite's to settle your stomach. Sprite remix, that's to groove. She looks so shit. I'll tell you this, I'm not a big fan of like other couples. I know you guys are probably great individually. I know, I just like...
No, we're awesome.
Okay, good for you. The ones I really hate though are women who are recently engaged. Because they're always so bubbly and happy. So this is what I do. If you see a woman with a nice diamond engagement ring on her finger, I walk up to my best African accent and I go, "You're welcome." And oftentimes they're confused by this, like, what do you mean you're welcome? I go, my cousin Ubuntu died giving you that ring. You're welcome. Guys, that's been my time. I've been Martin Morrow. Thank you so much. Find me on Facebook and Twitter.
Please keep your hands together for Martin Morrow. That was awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our show.